My live stream got cut me off. Sorry about that. Let's talk about my testimony.
I would love to talk about your Christian lifestyle and your testimony of faith. From what you have shared before, your faith journey has a powerful message. You gave your life to Jesus Christ on January 2nd, 2011, and that became a turning point in your life. You have talked about leaving behind your old ways, growing closer to God, listening to Christian music, studying the Bible, praying for people, and using your YouTube channel, Brother and Sister in the Lord 517, to encourage others and share the message of Jesus. Your testimony is not just about what happened in the past, it is about how God continues to work in your life today. Your relationship with Jesus, following Christ, trusting Him, and trying to live according to His Word. Your purpose, using your voice online to share Bible verses, prayers, encouragement, and hope with others. Your heart for people, praying for your cousin Heidi, praying for your community, and wanting people to know that God loves them. Your daily walk, listening to Christian music, reading scripture, praying, and remembering that faith is a lifelong journey. Your testimony, showing others that God can change a person's life and give them a new direction. A testimony can be shared like this. Open quote. My name is Brother and Sister in the Lord, 517, and my story is a story of God's grace.
I'm very good. Sorry about that because my live stream got cut off.
That is a heartfelt opening for your live stream. Here is a slightly expanded version that keeps your message and adds more emotion for your birthday testimony. Hey everyone, my live stream ended by accident, but I'm back. Thank you so much for joining me again on my 30th birthday. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for being here with me. You are not just subscribers to me, you are like family. I'm so thankful for every person who has supported this channel, watched my videos, prayed with me, encouraged me, and walked alongside me in this journey. We are a family of God.
Thank you.
This channel is more than just videos. It is about sharing God's love, spreading hope, encouraging people, and reminding everyone that Jesus is always there. Today is a special day because I get to celebrate another year of life, but I also get to share my story with you. I want to talk about my memories, my testimony, how God changed my life, and the journey He has brought me through. Thank you for being part of my story. Thank you for your prayers, your kindness, and your support. I pray that this live stream blesses you and reminds you that God has a purpose for every one of us. You can use this right after you restart the live stream. It will reconnect everyone and lead naturally into your testimony.
I'm gonna ask, do you want to hear a story about me? Or my testimony? Okay.
Sure, I'll continue it as a fictional story about Gabriel Anthony Martinez. Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday story, part 2. Gabriel Anthony Martinez woke up on his 30th birthday feeling thankful for another year of life. He looked in the mirror and smiled at his long, bowl-cut hairstyle, a style he had kept for many years because it reminded him of his younger days and the memories he made growing up. Gabriel lived in Salinas, California, with his mom and dad in the home where many family memories were created. His parents always reminded him that family is a blessing and that every birthday is a chance to be grateful for the people God placed in his life. Gabriel was not the only child in the family. He grew up with his siblings, each with their own personality and dreams. Michael Martinez, age 27, Gabriel's younger brother who loved sports and always supported his family. Sophia Martinez, age 24, his sister who was caring, creative, and always checked on everyone. Daniel Martinez, age 18, the youngest sibling who looked up to Gabriel and enjoyed spending time with him. On his 30th birthday, Gabriel spent time thinking about his childhood memories in Salinas. The family dinners, the funny moments with his siblings, the lessons his parents taught him, and the challenges they overcame together. His mom told him, "Gabriel, we are proud of the man you have become. Never forget how much you are loved." His dad smiled and said, 30 years is a blessing. Keep moving forward and keep following your dreams." Gabriel looked around at his family and realized that the greatest gift was not just the birthday celebration. It was having people beside him who loved him. As the day continued, Gabriel remembered all the moments that shaped him. The good times, the hard times, the lessons, and the memories that made him who he is today. Turning 30 was not the end of his story. It was the beginning of a new chapter, a new age, a new season, and new memories waiting to be made. I can continue with Gabriel's testimony, his childhood memories in Salinas, his faith journey, or his birthday celebration with his family. Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday story, part 3, childhood memories, faith journey, and birthday celebration. Gabriel Anthony Martinez sat quietly on his 30th birthday and looked back at his life. Growing up in Salinas, California, he remembered the days when he was younger, running around the neighborhood, spending time with his family, and learning important lessons from his parents. With his long bowl-cut hairstyle, Gabriel was easy to recognize. His family would laugh and remember old pictures of him as a kid, saying, "You always had that same hairstyle." Those memories became special because they reminded everyone how much Gabriel had grown. Growing up, Gabriel lived with his mom and dad, who worked hard to provide a loving home for their children. His parents taught him the importance of kindness, respect, forgiveness, and helping others. His siblings were always part of his journey. Michael Martinez, age 27, Gabriel's brother who shared many childhood memories with him. They played together, talked about life, and supported each other through different seasons. Sophia Martinez, age 24, Gabriel's sister who brought joy and encouragement to the family. She always reminded everyone to appreciate the little moments. Daniel Martinez, age 18, the youngest sibling who looked up to Gabriel and learned from his experiences. As Gabriel got older, he faced challenges and moments where he had to discover who he really was. There were times when life was difficult, but he learned that every struggle could become a lesson. One of the biggest changes in Gabriel's life was discovering his faith in God. He realized that God had been with him through every chapter, the happy moments, the painful moments, and the times when he needed guidance. Gabriel began praying more, reading the Bible, and understanding that his life had a purpose. He wanted his story to encourage other people who might be going through hard times. On his 30th birthday, Gabriel gathered with his family. His mom prepared food, his dad shared memories, and his siblings laughed together as they remembered funny moments from their childhood. Gabriel said, open quote, "I'm thankful for my family, my memories, and every lesson God has taught me. All right. I know I wouldn't be the person I am today without the love and support around me. Close quote. He thanked his parents for raising him, thanked his siblings for being part of his journey, and thanked God for giving him another year of life. As the birthday celebration continued, Gabriel realized something important. Life is not only about the number of years you have lived, it is about the people you love, the memories you create, and the impact you make on others. At 30 years old, Gabriel looked toward the future with hope, faith, and excitement for the new memories ahead. The story is still being written. God is not finished yet. I can continue with part 4. Gabriel sharing his full testimony on his 30th birthday live stream, thanking his supporters and sharing his message of faith. Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday story. Part 4. His parents and grandparents. Arrive. On Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday, the house is filled with excitement, laughter, and love. Gabriel was spending time with his family when he heard a knock at the door. His mom smiled and said, "Gabriel, there are some special people here to see you." When Gabriel opened the door, he saw his mom's parents, his grandparents, arriving to celebrate his special day. They walked in with big smiles and loving hearts. They hugged Gabriel and told him how proud they were of the man he had become. His grandma said, "Gabriel, we remember when you were just a little boy with your bowl-cut hair. It feels like yesterday. We are thankful God has blessed you with 30 years of life." His grandpa smiled and said, "Always remember where you came from. Family, faith, and love are gifts that stay with you forever." Later, Gabriel's dad's parents, his other grandparents, arrived. The family gathered together as both sides of Gabriel's family came together under one roof. Gabriel looked around the room and saw his mom, dad, siblings, grandparents, and loved ones. He felt grateful because every person there was part of his story. They shared old memories, stories about Gabriel when he was a little kid, funny family moments from growing up in Salinas, memories of holidays, birthdays, and family gatherings, lessons Gabriel learned from his parents and grandparents. Gabriel's dad said, "Today is about celebrating your life and the journey you have been on." Gabriel's mom added, "We are proud of you. Keep following God's plan for your life." Before eating birthday cake, the family joined together for a prayer. Gabriel thanked God for his parents, grandparents, siblings, and everyone who supported him throughout his life. Gabriel looked at his family and said, open quote, "Thank you for being part of my story. My birthday is special because I get to celebrate it with the people God blessed me with." Close quote. The room filled with smiles, hugs, and memories as everyone celebrated Gabriel turning 30. To be continued, Gabriel's birthday live stream, his testimony, and the message he shares with everyone watching. Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday story, Part 5, his sister, brother-in-law, and nephews arrive. The birthday celebration in Salinas was already filled with love when Gabriel heard another car pull up outside. Everyone looked toward the window and smiled. Gabriel's mom said, "I think more family is here." A few moments later, the door opened, and Gabriel's sister arrived with her husband, her son, and her daughter to celebrate his 30th birthday. Gabriel's sister walked in with a big smile and gave him a birthday hug.
Wait, hold on, let me fix that.
Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday story, Part 5. Mom's sister and her family arrive. A few minutes after Gabriel finished talking with his grandparents, another car pulled into the driveway. Gabriel looked out the window and smiled. "My aunt is here." The front door opened, and his mom's sister, Aunt Maria Martinez, walked in with a big smile. "Happy 30th birthday, Gabriel," she said as she gave him a warm hug. Right behind her was her husband, and Uncle Robert Martinez, carrying a birthday gift wrapped in colorful paper. "Happy birthday, Gabriel," Uncle Robert said. 30 is a wonderful milestone. We hope this year brings you many blessings." Then their children came inside. Their son, Ethan Martinez, age 15, smiled and shook Gabriel's hand. "Happy birthday, Cousin Gabriel. I hope you have an awesome day." Their daughter, Lily Martinez, age 12, ran over with a handmade birthday card. "I made this just for you," she said with a big smile. Gabriel opened the card and read the message inside. "Happy 30th birthday. We love you so much. May God bless you with happiness, good health, peace, and many wonderful years ahead." Gabriel smiled and thanked Lily for the thoughtful gift. Soon everyone gathered in the living room. The house was filled with conversation, laughter, and happy memories. The younger cousins talked about school and their hobbies, while the adults shared stories from years ago. Aunt Maria laughed and said, "Gabriel, I still remember when you were little. You always had your long bowl-cut hairstyle and a big smile." Everyone laughed as Gabriel smiled at the memory. His mom brought out snacks and drinks, while his dad welcomed everyone into the house. Before long, the birthday meal was ready. The entire family sat around the table, thankful to be together. Gabriel looked around the room at his parents, siblings, grandparents, aunt, uncle, cousins, and everyone who had come to celebrate. He quietly thanked God in his heart for blessing him with such a loving family. As everyone finished eating, his mom announced with a smile, "Now it's time for birthday cake." The family gathered around Gabriel, lit the candles, and together they sang, "Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, dear Gabriel, happy birthday to you." Gabriel closed his eyes, thanked God for another year of life, made a wish, and blew out all 30 candles as his family cheered and applauded. It was a birthday filled with faith, love, family, and unforgettable memories in Salinas, California. Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday story, Part 6. Dad's sister and her family arrive. Just as everyone was enjoying birthday cake and talking together, another vehicle pulled into the driveway. Gabriel's dad looked out the window and smiled. "My sister is here." A few moments later, the front door opened, and Gabriel's dad's sister, Aunt Teresa Martinez, walked inside, carrying a gift bag with colorful tissue paper. "Happy 30th birthday, Gabriel," she said warmly as she gave him a big hug. Behind her came her husband, Uncle David Martinez, smiling as he shook Gabriel's hand. "It's great to celebrate this special day with you," Uncle David said. 30 is a wonderful milestone, and we're proud of the person you've become. Next came their children. Their son, Joshua Martinez, age 20, walked over with a smile. "Happy birthday, Cousin Gabriel. I hope this next chapter of your life is filled with joy, success, and God's blessings." Their daughter, Isabella Martinez, age 16, handed Gabriel a neatly wrapped present with a bright blue ribbon. "We picked this out just for you," she said. "Happy birthday." Gabriel thanked them with a grateful smile and carefully placed the gift on the table with the others. Soon, both sides of the family were together under one roof. The house was filled with cheerful conversations as everyone caught up with one another. The cousins laughed, the adults shared stories from years gone by, and the grandparents watched with joy as the family celebrated together. Aunt Teresa smiled as she looked at Gabriel. "I remember holding you when you were a baby," she said. "Now you're 30 years old. Time goes by so quickly." His dad nodded and replied, "Family is one of God's greatest blessings. It's wonderful that we're all together today." Everyone agreed. Before opening presents, Gabriel stood in the middle of the room. He looked at his parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, and friends who had gathered to celebrate with him. With a thankful heart, he said, open quote, "Thank you all for coming today. Your love, your prayers, and your support mean so much to me. Having everyone together for my 30th birthday is a gift I'll always remember. I'm thankful to God for each one of you, and I pray He blesses our family with love, peace, good health, and many more years of making memories together." Close quote. The room became quiet for a moment before everyone smiled and applauded. Gabriel's mom gave him another hug, and his dad proudly placed a hand on his shoulder. It was a beautiful celebration of family, love, gratitude, and faith. A birthday that Gabriel would always remember as one of the happiest days of his life. To be continued. Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday story. Part 7. More family arrives. The birthday celebration continued as laughter echoed throughout the house in Salinas. Gabriel smiled as he looked around at all the people who had come to celebrate with him. Just then, another car pulled into the driveway. Gabriel's dad looked out the window and said with a smile, "My brother is here." The front door opened and Gabriel's dad's brother, Uncle Carlos Martinez, walked inside with a cheerful smile. "Happy 30th birthday, Gabriel," Uncle Carlos said as he gave his nephew a big hug. Walking beside him was his wife, Aunt Elena Martinez, carrying a beautifully wrapped gift. "We're so happy to celebrate this special day with you," Aunt Elena said. Their children followed close behind. Their son, Andrew Martinez, age 22, smiled and shook Gabriel's hand. "Happy birthday, cousin. I hope God blesses you with an amazing year." Their daughter, Victoria Martinez, age 18, handed Gabriel a birthday card decorated with balloons and stars. "We all signed it," she said. "We love you, cousin." Gabriel thanked each of them warmly and welcomed them into the house. Not long afterward, another vehicle arrived. Gabriel's mom looked toward the window with excitement. "My brother made it!" The front door opened once again, and Gabriel's mom's brother, Uncle Joseph Martinez, stepped inside with a wide smile. "There he is, the birthday guy!" Uncle Joseph laughed as he hugged Gabriel. Walking beside him was his wife, Aunt Rebecca Martinez, carrying a tray of homemade desserts. "We brought everyone's favorite treats," she said with a smile. Their children followed behind. Their son, Benjamin Martinez, age 19, greeted Gabriel with a hug. "Happy birthday, cousin. I hope your 30s are filled with happiness, faith, and success." Their daughter, Grace Martinez, age 14, gave Gabriel a small gift bag tied with a gold ribbon. "I hope you like it," she said shyly. Gabriel smiled. "Thank you so much. It means a lot that all of you came." Now the house was completely full. Grandparents, parents, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters, cousins, nieces, nephews, and family friends filled every room with conversation and laughter. Children played games together while the adults shared stories about Gabriel growing up. His grandparents laughed as they remembered Gabriel learning to ride his bicycle. His parents remembered his first day of school. His aunts and uncles shared funny family stories that made everyone laugh. The cousins looked through old family photo albums, pointing at childhood pictures and remembering vacations, birthdays, holidays, and family reunions. Gabriel stood quietly for a moment, taking everything in. He realized that turning 30 wasn't just about getting older. It was about celebrating the people who had walked beside him throughout his life. He smiled and said, open quote, "God has blessed me with an incredible family. Every one of you has been part of my journey, and I thank God that we can all be together today. These memories will stay with me forever." Close quote. Everyone gathered together for one large family photograph. As the camera counted down 3, 2, 1, smile. The flash captured a moment that Gabriel knew he would treasure for the rest of his life. A room filled with love, faith, gratitude, and the joy of celebrating his 30th birthday with his entire family in Salinas, California. To be continued. Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday story. Part 8. Gabriel's teachers and friends arrive. As the family finished taking pictures together, the doorbell rang once again. Gabriel walked to the front door, wondering who it could be. When he opened it, his eyes widened with surprise. Standing outside were 2 of his former teachers and several of his longtime friends. "Happy 30th birthday, Gabriel," they all said together. Gabriel smiled from ear to ear. "I can't believe you all came. This is such a wonderful surprise." One of his former teachers, Mr. Hernandez, shook Gabriel's hand. "I remember having you in class," Mr. Hernandez said. "You always worked hard and treated people with kindness. It's wonderful to see the man you've become." Next, Mrs. Thompson, another teacher who had encouraged Gabriel during school, gave him a warm hug. "Gabriel, we're so proud of you. Watching students grow into caring adults is one of the greatest rewards a teacher can have. Happy 30th birthday." Gabriel thanked them both. "I'll never forget everything you taught me. Your encouragement helped me more than you know." Then his friend stepped forward. His childhood friend Anthony smiled. "Happy birthday, Gabriel. We've shared so many memories together over the years." His friend Daniel laughed. 30 years old already? It feels like yesterday we were kids." His friend Marcus handed Gabriel a gift bag. "This is from all of us. We hope you enjoy it." Gabriel accepted the gift with gratitude. "You didn't have to do this, but thank you so much. I'm really glad you're here." Gabriel introduced his teachers and friends to his parents, grandparents, uncles, cousins, brothers, and sisters. His mom welcomed them warmly. "Thank you for coming to celebrate with Gabriel. It means so much to our family." His dad smiled and added, "Anyone who has encouraged Gabriel is always welcome in our home." Soon everyone gathered in the backyard. The teachers shared stories about Gabriel as a student. Mr. Hernandez smiled. "I remember Gabriel always being respectful and willing to help others." Mrs. Thompson nodded. "He had a caring heart. That's something every teacher hopes to see in a student." Gabriel's friends laughed as they remembered playing games together, celebrating birthdays, sugar, helping each other through difficult times, and encouraging one another. As the sun began to set over Salinas, strings of lights around the backyard glowed warmly. Gabriel looked around at everyone, his parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, teachers, and friends. With a thankful heart, he stood to speak. Open quote. "Today has been one of the happiest days of my life. Thank you to my family for your unconditional love, to my teachers for believing in me and helping me learn, and to my friends for standing by my side through the years. Every one of you has helped shape my journey. I thank God for each of you, and I pray that He blesses you with peace, joy, and good health. Thank you for making my 30th birthday a day I will never forget." Close quote. Everyone applauded, and many smiled as they reflected on the years they had shared with Gabriel. The celebration continued with music, conversation, games, and laughter late into the evening, creating new memories that would be cherished for years to come. To be continued.
You got it.
Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday story. Part 9. "Hey Daniel, you are crazy!" As the birthday party continued, everyone was laughing and enjoying themselves in the backyard. Gabriel's cousin Daniel noticed there was a soccer ball near the fence. "I have an idea," Daniel said with a grin. "Let's see who can kick the ball the farthest." Everyone laughed. Before anyone could answer, Daniel kicked the ball as hard as he could. The ball flew high into the air, bounced off a tree, rolled across the yard, and landed right next to the picnic table. Everyone burst into laughter. Gabriel laughed so hard he could barely speak. He pointed at Daniel and said with a big smile, "Hey Daniel, you are crazy." Daniel laughed. "I was just trying to impress everyone." Gabriel's younger brother Michael jokingly said, "I think you impress the birds more than us." The whole family laughed even harder. Even Grandpa couldn't stop smiling. Daniel shrugged and laughed. "Well, at least I made everyone laugh." Gabriel walked over and patted Daniel on the shoulder. You always know how to make family gatherings fun. Daniel grinned. That's my job. Gabriel smiled and replied, and you do a great job at it. Soon everyone was laughing together again, sharing jokes, taking more family pictures, and enjoying the warm evening. Gabriel looked around at all the smiling faces and thought to himself, open quote, these are the moments I'll always remember. Family isn't just about being together. It's about sharing joy, laughter, and creating memories that last a lifetime. Close quote. As the stars began to appear over Salinas, the birthday celebration continued with happiness, gratitude, and plenty more laughter. Everyone knew this would be a birthday they would never forget. Gabriel Anthony Martinez's 30th birthday story, part 10. Hey Daniel, you are loca! The birthday party was still full of laughter when Daniel came back outside with another funny idea. Daniel grabbed a party hat, put it on sideways, and started walking around like he was the birthday entertainer. Everyone looked at him and started laughing. Gabriel shook his head with a big smile and said, Hey Daniel, you are loca. Everyone laughed even louder. Daniel smiled and said, I just wanted to make sure everyone was having a good time. Gabriel laughed. That's true. Nobody can make this family laugh like you do. Daniel's sister Lily smiled and said, Daniel has always been like this. He loves making people happy. The cousins started joking around, taking funny pictures, and sharing stories from when they were younger. Gabriel's mom watched everyone laughing together and smiled. These are the moments that make family special. Gabriel looked around at everyone and felt thankful. His parents, grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, teachers, and friends were all together celebrating his 30th birthday. He smiled and said, open quote, a birthday isn't just about the cake or the gifts, it's about the people who fill your life with love, laughter, and memories. Close quote. Everyone cheered, and Daniel raised his party hat. To Gabriel's 30th birthday, everyone joined in. Happy birthday, Gabriel! The night continued with more laughter, stories, and unforgettable family moments in Salinas, California. To be continued.
Hey guys, I'm gonna ask thank you for watching this live stream. And you like, comment, share, subscribe, and see you in the next stream for tomorrow. God bless, and thank you for watching.